Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as the Ashley fan, and I'm back today with another video. I know I have been extremely absent and very inconsiderate when it comes to this, but I'm going to start back on doing my uploads. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more edits for a while. Actually, that's not true. I have a WE couples video that I'm probably going to do, and then I'm going to start my couples videos. Couples that should have been in-game video. I already have the three couples that I'm going to do for you guys, so I can't wait for you guys to see who they are. But today I decided to make a video on the top 5 reasons why The Secret Life of the American Teenager season 5 fucking sucks. I don't know why it took me such a long time to make this video because I remember the first time I saw season 5. This is on DVD before Freeform or any of that stuff. Like, I made you watch stuff for free on it. So today I was in my sister's room and we would just be watching some episodes from season 5, and it just encouraged me to make the video even more because I had no idea how bad season 5 was until I had to rewatch it again. And this season kind of reminds me a lot of all the bad seasons from a lot of my other favorite TV shows: Gossip Girl, The OC, just terrible. One Tree Hill. Um, so let's get into this top 5 reasons why this season sucks, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it short and sweet. But if I rant on, you guys know why. Okay, coming in number 5, trying to make Ben and Amy happen again. This entire season, they really tried to hint at Ben and Amy becoming a couple again. I really just couldn't stand it. I hate Ben, and if you already watched the couples I could not stand, I absolutely hate Ben and Amy together. I always thought they had zero chemistry. I never felt anything between them, and I felt like from the very beginning, the relationship was written in a very wrong direction. And it's obvious once we got to season 3 that Ben said that he felt sorry for Amy, and that's why he had any interest in her in the first place. It was because he knew that people were starting rumors, and then when he found out she got pregnant, he just wanted to say even more. I just don't think her and Ben were it, and I just kind of hated this entire season, actually the entire show. Ben wasted his 4 years of high school being obsessed with one girl. And like, I just don't know why they kept hinting at it. Like, they kept hinting at the fact that Amy was keeping secrets about going to New York because she knew Ben was going to the same school. Like, I honestly just feel like Ben was just stalking her and she should have called the authorities. I don't know. I really hated the fact that this was in this season. I think her including this was just really dumb because Ben and Amy haven't been a thing since season 3, and it's just like he just got out of a marriage with Adrian. He dated another girl, and now he's in love with Amy. Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like it was just so random because the whole time he kind of forgot about her, and now he's obsessed with her again. I know. I just hated this in season 5. I wish they would have just left it alone. I wish they would have just left this alone. I never really thought it was a little triangle between Amy, Ben, and Ricky. I don't know if the writers tried to hint at it. If they were going to, I think it could have been written a little bit better. But Amy and Ben, I just was not feeling them. I'm sorry. Coming in number 4, Amy was the worst in this season. Now, I know people might not like Amy. I do think she can have some very annoying traits, but overall, I do think she's a good character. Her development from seasons 1 to 5 has been extremely good written character. I would say a very good written character, very complex. It's just in this season, she was just very insufferable. Lying to Ricky, just lying about wanting to get married, not wanting to get married, not knowing whether or not she was in love with Ricky. This whole, I think I'm in love with Ben, I think I want to be with Ben now. Just all of it. I just hated all of it. Her line, especially her line to Ricky. I really hate the fact that she lied straight to his face, knowing that he's been extremely good to her and John, doing what he needs to do, going to college, graduating, maintaining a job, and still maintaining a healthy relationship with her and his son. I just can't believe that she would lie to his face, and just keep the fact he was being so honest too about the stuff that, oh, Adrian's going to the same school and there's nothing going on between us at all, and he's just trying to be Adrian's friend. The fact that the same girl that he had a sexual past with is also at the same college with him. He told Amy about that, but she couldn't tell him about New York. She couldn't tell him that Ben was also going to the same school that she was looking at. She couldn't tell him that even though she told him that she wasn't going to go, that secretly behind his back that she did want to go. Like, it was just really irritating to see that she would lie to him, knowing that he's been extremely good to her. I don't think he deserved that. Not only to her, but to John. And I just don't think he deserved that, not one bit. I think she was just really being a down, dirty bitch to him. And she was just lying and keeping secrets, and I didn't like it. This was just not the Amy that I liked. Coming in number 3, the writing was everywhere. Seriously, this season had a lot of inconsistency. Now, I really don't care for the other characters of what they have going on plot wise. Like, I don't really care for Adrian. I don't really care for Grace and Jack. I don't give a damn about them. But this whole, what I really want to get to is Amy and Ricky, because I honestly feel like they were the ones that suffered the most. They suffered the most loss in this season. But I want to get to Amy and Ricky. This whole will they won't they get married, and them telling everybody that they were planning on getting married after Amy graduated. But I'm thinking like, so what if they ran off in season 5 to get married? They eloped. So then they tell people that they never got married, but then we see season 5 that they actually did. Like, I just don't understand. And then it's like we don't really see any, like, I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know what the writers meant that they never got married when we clearly saw clear as day they eloped. That just didn't make sense to me. Maybe what they could have said is that her and Ricky want to have a real wedding and they want people to actually show up. Like, maybe they could have done something when Ricky proposes again and tells Amy that I want to marry you for real this time in front of all of our friends and family. I don't know what they meant by that, but it was stupid to me. But the writing was everywhere, especially with them, especially with their relationship. I definitely think that Shailene and Darren had still amazing chemistry. That's one thing I will say, is that the chemistry never went down between them, even though the relationship was going downhill. The chemistry never went down. This whole, I don't think I'm in love with her, I don't think I'm in love with him, where the hell did that come from? That's what really pissed me off in this season, was that they're telling everybody that, oh, I want to marry her because she's the mother of my son. Oh, I want to marry him because he's the mother of my he's the father of my son. And I just felt like that was just like, wait, what? You spend the entire show building them up, and you mean to tell me that Ricky's not in love with Amy? Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? That Amy, Ben found her diary and she was like, oh, I want to marry Ricky because he's the father of my son. But Ben's talking about that you never said you were in love with him, that you want to marry him. I'm thinking like, that is interesting. Why the hell you're not saying you want to marry Ricky because you're in love with him? I know you love him, but are you in love with Ricky? Are you in love with Ricky? I just don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from, and that really just pissed me off watching the episode today. Is that her and Ricky saying that they don't think they're in love with each other, and saying that they don't think they ever were. Like, where did that come from? I just don't understand where that came from. I refuse to believe that they were never in love with each other. I refuse to believe that, because that just ain't fucking true. That's not true. Not true at all. I refuse to believe that. Refuse. Coming number 2, the final episode. This was honestly one of the worst final episodes I've probably ever seen in a show. Right up there with Gossip Girl. Period. That's the sentence. They do this whole thing with everybody graduating, and then Amy and Ricky break up at the end of the episode, and then Amy just takes off for college for 4 years, only wanting to see her son once a month. Like, how the fuck is that healthy? Seeing your son once a month like you're his fucking grandmother. You're his mother. You should be with him 24/7. What should have happened? Actually, I'm looking at that in my next point. Coming in number 1, as you get to it, breaking up Ricky and Amy. This is the worst decision I've ever seen in TV show history. Breaking them up. I see relationships that are not even good as theirs, people ending up together, like Damon and Elena. Are you fucking kidding me? They can end up together, but Ricky and Amy can have a happy ending? That's bullshit. What should have happened is that Ricky should have went to New York with Amy. Instead of them breaking up, Amy should have asked Ricky to come to New York with her, and they both could have went to the same college, raising John in New York. Instead of her coming to see her son once a month as if she's his fucking aunt. That's your son. You shouldn't be away from him for 4 years. Are you joking? He wants to just fucking forget about you. I really hate the fact that the show ended the way that it did. It left a bad taste in my mouth. So bad to the fact that I would never be watching this season ever again. I'll only be watching seasons 1 through 4 for the rest of my life. After watching season 5 today, I just realized why I hate it so much. This season is very inconsistent. It just made all of the characters look really bad. They just, I don't know what the fuck happened. This season was not written out properly. The writing was everywhere. You got these other characters in here I just don't care about. Adrian is still here. Ben is still here. Grayson Jack is still here. Breaking up Ricky and Amy, ruining their love story that you built up for a whole fucking season and a half. Since season 1 you build it up. It's just, this season sucks. And this is honestly probably the worst teen drama season I've ever seen in my life, period. Leaving is that there you have it, the 5 reasons why this season sucks. That's it.